I call him SK sometimes.
Yeah.
But we've played on this bhai thing in the film, as you've seen in the trailer, because everyone calls Salman Sir bhai.
Yeah.
So what would a Bhagya Lakshmi, who my character, call him? Because the tendency is to say bhai, but she's gone like bhai.
And you control, completely.
So I changed the topic. So I think that's kind of worked because people really like that. Hi, this is Pooja Hegde and you're watching me on Mirchi Plus.
Hi, this is Samina Shaikh here, and with me today I have someone who actually made me wait a lot because she is looking so stunning and so gorgeous, so I had to wait for her. So welcoming Pooja Hegde on Mirchi Plus.
Thank you so
I
much.
think this was worth waiting because I really love your outfit.
My look changed. Today this is what my 20th, 30th interview of the day, but I think it was worth the wait to have my lunch also at 4:30. Thank you so much to our beautiful team. But I'm glad we could do this and thank you.
But this is what happens when you're working on a big project. और लगता है कि काफी hectic हो जाता है.
It's hectic and it's been crazy, but I love it. And a lot has been planned and promotions are always like this. I think.
And you're enjoying it.
I am enjoying it.
And since you have completed 10 years, and if I see your journey, you started with Hrithik Roshan and now it's with Salman Khan. So if you have to define your journey, how would you define it as?
Everyone asks me this and I feel like my answer is a roller coaster ride because it's had its ups, it's had its downs, but you know how after a roller coaster ride you get down and your hair is a mess, but you're smiling from year to year. That's how I feel, and you're like, let's do it again. I feel that about my career.
But also, Pooja, you started off your career, being a part of, Miss India contest and, being the second runner-up for Miss Universe. So you always had this thought of, being an actress, or did you had some other, alternative?
Not at all. In fact, I was a very confused child because I was very shy, introverted. I had stage fright, and acting was something I never even dreamt about because no one from my family had ever done something like this. So I never watched an actress in a film and thought कि मुझे ये बनना है because it didn't even cross my mind that it was even a possibility. You know what I mean? And I was a tomboy, like didn't put any like makeup, nothing. And Miss India happened and this little seed was put in my mind of like modeling and being in front of the camera. I won the Miss Universe India runner-up and after that I got into ramp shows, and before that, by the way, I thought ki what should I do? Then I thought, should I be a photographer? Should I do something to do with fashion? So I'd actually given my exam and I'd got into a fashion college. And in that college, it was a sister concern that you do 2 years in India and you do the 1 year in London. So I had got my admission and everything. And I told my mom, you know what, I think I'll finish my 1 year of BCom. It's a 3-year course. So I'll finish my 1 year. And in the last 2 years, I'll do both simultaneously. So I would have completed my BCom and then I can go to London for the third year of that thing. So I went to the college, I said, is it okay if I start from next year? So they said, yeah, of course, we'll hold it for you. And I was like, okay, and in that 1 year, my life changed and I got into films and all of that, like this limelight, the world of limelight.
So just like your movie Radhe Shyam, do you believe in destiny? Because you never know, you cannot plan anything. Though it got mixed response, I really like that film.
Yeah, you really like it.
I watched it twice.
Really?
Yeah, oh, I really liked it because I think like I'm quite into that Destiny Child and all these things. When you look at it. So
did you like me?
Yeah, of course, both of you. And that the way it's ended, it's giving me more expectations कि Radhe Shyam 2 शायद से आने वाली है.
Let's hope. But I think I am in a way Destiny's child because you know how most people pick their profession. I feel like my profession has picked me. Otherwise, how could a lost child didn't know what she wanted to do, wanted to be everything in life, so confused, and I ended up being an actor. So I think somewhere it called out to me.
Yeah, and it worked for you completely. But at the same time, Pooja, like, when I asked yesterday to your fans, like, I'm interviewing you, and, they had this one question precisely for you was, you have worked in South, you have worked in Bollywood. Though Salman says that, Indian film industry bolte, but, both have their own patterns of work. So what is that one thing which you personally noticed as well?
In what way?
In what way, as in like, maybe acting per se, or say the way the schedules have been, the way, things are, maybe sometimes, Bollywood gets way too hectic as compared to say South is also equally hectic, but you start off early you finish on a certain time and also what kind of changes have you noticed for that matter?
Honestly, to be very honest with you, I feel both the industries, like most the different languages, are almost the same. The director sets the tone of the film.
Huh.
You know, my dad always says Yatha Raja Tatha Praja. How the king is, the subjects will be the same, the kingdom will be the same. And if the director is very strict and very particular about things, the set is particular about things. So it's always depending on the captain of the ship, that's the director.
And as we talk about, about the trailer's got mixed response also. You have responded on that. What do you have to say on that?
I mean, honestly, people have really liked the trailer. Whoever has messaged me, a lot of people have messaged me saying really like the trailer, really liked you, really liked the little moments and people were telling me today about the comedy and the comic timing and all, and I was like, wow, that's like amazing response that I'm getting in terms of comedy, because I feel like it's such a hard genre to do, and I'm really happy that it has got such good response, and I hope people like me in the film.
But people call Salman usually Bhai, so what would you address him as?
So I call him SK sometimes, but we've played on this Bhai thing in the film, as you've seen in the trailer, because everyone calls Salman Sir Bhai.
Yeah.
So what would Bhagya Lakshmi, who my character, call him? Because the tendency is to say Bhai, but she's gone like Bhai.
And you control, completely.
So I changed the topic. So I think that's kind of worked because people really like that.
But Pooja, personally, ever in your life have you come across a gunda like this? Like, who's been like sober, but you get to know like he's a gunda, like he's that, that typical Mumbai gunda.
Oh my God. Now that I'm really thinking about it, I don't know actually. Yeah.
Never felt so as such. Where who's been like, that mischievous kind of gunda, not like, that completely criminal gunda is what I'm talking about.
I mean, like,
but
my brother, I do call my brother, I'm Mangalorean, I'm South Indian, I call my brother Anna, and he's literally my protector, my big brother. So, I remember in school, if somebody bullied me or something, he would come and you'd be like, why are you harassing my sister? Because he was so protective and is very protective about me, and my biggest cheerleader. So my brother was my protector.
So before I let you go, I'm going to play the small segment with you, which is about, since you are from Mumbai and born and brought up over here, you might be knowing the language very well. The Mumbaikar language is what I want to know. So there are some slangs and I want you to just say the meaning of that. So, Chappan Tikli or Chappadganju? What does it mean?
How do I explain Chappadganju to somebody? What is, how do you explain it? I don't know.
The Chappadganju, like.
Yeah.
That,
how do this?
Stupid, exactly.
Like there's some words you can't, it's an emotion.
It's an emotion actually.
How do you explain it? It's so hard to explain.
Okay, Asmani Kabutar.
Delusional maybe?
Yeah,
do you say
or maybe someone who
delusional?
stays on top also, of the world. He's like completely in that.
Yeah, not in the now. Somebody who's not in the now.
Dhasu.
Like superb.
Goli de raha hai.
That's my favorite. I love it. I keep telling my makeup artist, she gives me lots of goalies. Basically, you're a peku. You're just fibbing.
Kalti baz.
Kalti baz is like making a run for it.
Mandoli.
Isn't it Mandavli?
Mandavli. Yeah.
Mandavli. Samjhota. What is it? Settlement.
Settlement. Kaccha limbu.
Someone who is not very good at what they're doing, they're new to the craft.
Punter.
Punter is so Bombay. Punter is a, how do you explain punter? Punter is
Jigri dost also, Mera punter.
No, but also like sidekick. Side sounds very bad. Sidekick.
Time khoti mat kar.
Don't waste my time.
Yeah, and Entu Cutlet. Entu Cutlet is very
Entu Cutlet is me. I'm Entu Cutlet. I'm enthusiastic about everything and anything.
Chai Charsi. And the last one is,
what's Chai Charsi? Someone who loves chai.
Yeah, who's addicted
to chai.
Yeah. And the last one is Chamdi.
Chamdi is actually skin, but I don't know, thick skinned in a way. Like
no, womanizer.
Chamde's flirt sleaze.
So yeah, it's sleazy, womanizer.
But actually, chamdi means like,
Yeah.
No.
Skin.
doesn't it mean skin?
It does mean skin.
Yeah, the
but
literal translation is skin, but I'm just getting to know that it means something.
ये चमड़ी है, तेरे को पता है ये चमड़ी, you talk to your friends like, you know, getting a hint of it kind of a thing. Yeah.
I know chapri, but
Chapri is like still like, you know,
Yeah.
Topabas kind of a person.
Yeah.
Chamdi is like literally that. See,
now,
you
well,
learn
now
this.
I learned something new, guys.
But before I let you go, so what's
I'm trying to think if somebody's used this on me now. No, they couldn't. Right?
They couldn't, of course,
Yeah.
no.
Or
I
I've
mean,
heard it being
You may
spoken.
have heard it, you know,
Right.
especially like when certain people come across.
Yeah.
So what's next for you apart from this? You know, what are you working on?
I'm working on a Telugu film with Mahesh Babu and Trivikram Sir. And there are a couple of announcements that will come out very soon in different languages.
Yeah, and one word for Kisi ka bhai, Kisi ki jaan for all the fans out there.
Jaan. I hope you guys enjoy the film. 21st April, the film is releasing on Eid, and please do take your family and go. It's a completely mad film. It's an entertainer. It's got action, beautiful songs, beautiful locations, comedy, everything. I'm sure you all will really enjoy it.